I'm making my own do-it-yourself McDonald's breakfast. I have my McCafe pumpkin spice with my Rocky Horror mug. My own little egg McMuffin, so I'm having some fried eggs and some bacon this morning. Oh my god, you guys, and these donuts, I should never have ordered them. They're so addicting. I already had one. Oh, I love them so much. I got them at Ralph's, so. Anyways, that's what I'm doing today. I love showing you guys my breakfast because I love breakfast. Like, I seriously get excited for it every morning. Let's see if I can flip this on camera. Oh, well, there we go. Should flip this one again, too. I love my eggs. A little runny. But yeah. So good, you guys. Alright, I should probably get this coffee going. This stuff is so amazing. It's even better out of the K-Cups. Like, it is so, so good. Yummy pumpkin spice. This thing is amazing. I have a Keurig up in my room now, too, for those, like, lazy days. Oh my gosh. Eggs and bacon are so my weakness. I gotta go turn my TV on. I don't know what to watch this morning with my breakfast.
Do you believe that? Yeah. We're the good guys.
Okay, guys, what should I watch?
What are you talking about?
Let's see. My nose kind of is like running this morning. Not this.
You realize that, don't you? I mean,
Surviving Compton, I recorded.
Evil guys.
Wow.
And innocent guys. It's just.
I already watched Scream Queens, which is my favorite thing to watch.
Guys.
I'm gonna watch The Goldbergs. As long as it's new, let's see.
So what am I supposed to do?
Yep, first aired. Alright, watching this, you guys.
Teacher, look.
Love The Goldbergs. Yeah. I love this show so much. It's on ABC on Wednesdays, if you guys don't know.
And where do you rank in the social hierarchy? Adult seems together. What should we do?
Alright guys, what's up? Vlogging. Because I have had such a boring day. And I'm just waiting for someone to get off work. I have a little like care package I made for him because he hurt himself, so I made him like all his favorite little medicines. I think I talked about that earlier. I had deja vu when I just said that. Anyways, I have been just between editing vlogs because I'm so behind on this channel. I'm so behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Between editing vlogs, I have been watching I Needed Something to Do because I literally didn't have much to do, and I wanted to work on my book. There's a book I was working on like maybe a year and a half ago, and I reread it and like got really involved in this world again. Like I got really involved with these characters. I don't know why. I started writing it after I went through a breakup, and it was more like a fantasy book between us two, that the person I broke up with. And I just got really into the characters of the story, and I kind of lost the fantasy of who it was about and got into the characters, and I kind of wanted to rewrite that. Anyways, point is, I didn't rewrite that because it's like I was editing and I can't go between two worlds, like reality and like this fictional world that I created. So, instead of doing that, I'm still gonna work on it because I got really immersed in it. I'm gonna like take a weekend and do nothing and just like totally immerse myself in it for like day and night and like really try and finish it. But I have been editing the vlogs, and then in between I was like, I need to watch something, so I just decided to watch Haters Back Off on Netflix for no other reason because like I'm not a fan of the Miranda character. Like I don't hate it. Like I mean, obviously it's like super popular and people love it and they find something funny about it. I've always been like not part of the mainstream. Like I never, like things I like, people are like, what the fuck? Like music I like, TV shows, like I never have like the taste of normal people, so I'm not saying like that means nothing. If I don't like something, it's probably means it's good. And I just not got into it because I also thought it was like more for like little kids. But the show, I was hooked. I literally binge watched. It's like, what time is it now? 6:30. I binge watched from like 9 o'clock this morning. And between editing, just the whole thing of Haters Back Off on Netflix. And it's amazing. And I'm not like just saying that. I have no reason to say that because, you know, I know Josh a little bit. I don't know. I should bring that up. Oh, sorry. Colleen, I like just have met so briefly at events, but she's always been so sweet to me. But again, I don't have any reason to like want to talk about this or to like hate on it. You know what I mean? Like I have no reason either way, because I really don't have anything invested. And I love the Ballinger family vlogs. And I love Christopher. And Jessica, I love all the kids and stuff. I don't know, what am I even talking about? It's like a Ballinger promotion. But Jessica Ballinger has always been so freaking sweet to me on Twitter, and like we've actually talked about like hanging out and just like doing girl stuff or like having a game night or something, like just for fun. Like, and she's like so sweet. She has no social media, like just totally fun. I was like, oh my god, I would love that. And it was right before my surgery, and then we just never really coordinated a time, and they were gone. But she's been super sweet because I met her in person, and she's always been super sweet to me, but like kept in touch and just really awesome. Anyways, I'm like so blabbing, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I binge watched it, and it's like amazing. So like even if you guys are like not a fan of the character, like I like watched a few Miranda videos before, but like I didn't know like her world, or like I don't know any really background on her. You don't need to know the background to like enjoy the show. It was really funny. It was actually Sean who told me. He's like, oh, did you see the new Haters Back Off trailer? I said no. He's like, it actually looks really good. And like again, he doesn't know anything about the YouTube world or the character, and he's like, kind of reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite, which I love Napoleon Dynamite. So I was like, oh, okay, so like let me check this out. I checked out the trailer. It did look like kind of good. Like I didn't really get it, but like the series like so good. I'm like in love with it. Like I'm so attached to these like characters. Like when it ended, I'm not gonna give you a spoiler, but when it ended, I was like shocked. I was sad. I was like, I wanted another episode. I needed more episodes. Like I needed to know what happened. Like it really was like a cliffhanger for me. Cause I'm like, what the fuck has happened? Like I was so invested in these characters. Like it's crazy. I've never been invested in any characters as much as I was this show. And that's like almost every single character I was invested in. So real quick, the mom is played by Angela Kinsey from The Office, which is like amazing. When I had seen that she was cast on that like a while ago, and I was like, that's so freaking impressive. Like she's amazing. But like the character of the mom, once again, was a character I was so invested in and so loved so much. Like I thought all her lines are hilarious. I thought she was hilarious, like everything, but she's a mainstream brilliant actress, so like I feel like I don't need to talk her up. The other one, which I was really surprised to see in there, was Eric Stockland, who I knew from, I used to love that show Stalker on CBS. I don't think it's on anymore. I think it was on for like a season and a half or something, with the girl Maggie Q from Nikita. It was such a good show, and Dylan McDermott, I think, is so good. I was obsessed. And Eric Stockland played like the like villain for like the first half of the series, and then he ended up being like total like victim, like the real villain came forward. But like, I mean, he was a villain, but like an even crazier villain came out, because he played sadistic and crazy. And I always loved his character on Stalker. He has this way of playing any character and like loving the character. Obviously Patrick on Haters Back Off was just characters he played as like a lovable character anyways. But like Stalker, he played like an actual creeper, like an actual creepy guy, but like you kind of like were invested in him. Like you kind of cared about him. So he's an amazing actor, and I was like shocked to see him on there, and like so happy because I freaking love him. And now I follow him on Instagram, and he posts all stuff with him and Colleen, which I think would make the cutest couple. I'm not saying they are, I'm just saying like I think they would make a really cute couple. Like I said, I hate talking about people's relationships on YouTube because I know how freaking hard it is to hear other people talk about relationships, so I'm not even like trying to go there. I'm just saying, since she is single, you know what I mean? Like I know they're probably not even thinking about it, but I'm saying, if you think about it in like a year, maybe that's just me being a Miranda and Patrick shipper. Like I really wanted them to get together. Oh my god, I'm talking, look, I literally just have talked 6 minutes about Haters Back Off, and I still have more to say. Okay. So then, we have, who else do we have? Oh my god, her uncle, which is hilarious. Like her, like most, it's so hard. Like I think Patrick is a hilarious character too, but Uncle Jim, like, I die when there's sexual banter between him and Miranda. I'm like, I was like dying laughing. Like I don't know if I find that like weird, perverted. Like this show was definitely way more adult. Like one of my favorite episodes of the whole thing was, besides the last one, because the last one was really good, was the one where they put on Annie in their backyard, and it becomes like a sexual Annie. Like Daddy Warbucks wants a kiss from Orphan, or from Annie, and she's like, well, good thing I have these little orphan soft lips. I'm like, what is this? It's like so funny. He's like the love interest, and she talks about like killing Sandy the dog. Oh my god, I'm like, I'm just dying. I'm just like losing it. And the auditions of that, everything about that was so funny, and it was like so adult, raunchy humor, which I really liked. I mean, it's good for kids too. Like if the kids are fans of Miranda, it's like good, because like I know when I was a kid, like you didn't really get a lot of like the jokes, like the adult jokes, and like Shrek. I mean, I was a little older when Shrek came out, but you know what I mean. Like you don't get those as a kid. There was a movie I watched the other day, and I was like, God, I don't remember this being so raunchy as a child. But then again, I guess you really wouldn't, right? You don't think about stuff like that. That's why children are innocent. But yeah, I loved, I mean, Miranda was great. Obviously, Colleen was amazing, which I was like, I shouldn't say this, it sounds horrible, and I don't mean this as like shade at all towards anyone, but like I was surprised because like YouTubers are YouTubers, and you know, I feel like everyone can act, you know, good. You can be coached to act good to a certain degree, but you know, at the end of the day, you still kind of see them as YouTube personalities, which I think is a lot of YouTubers struggle transitioning, and I say this as someone who definitely cannot act for shit, so take it for what you will. But like, I was so surprised because like, I totally like didn't see Colleen. I didn't even really see like a character of Miranda. I was just seeing like the character Miranda on the show. You know, I wasn't seeing it as like a funny thing like they do on YouTube. I was seeing this as like a real person that I cared about. And also I think because her lipstick wasn't as crazy, and like they didn't make her look as crazy or as ugly as she makes herself look on the internet. Like she actually looked like a just like a person, you know, that's just marching to the beat of her own drummer, and I liked that. And I don't know, it just was really good. And all the characters, they were all dysfunctional and weird, but you cared about all of them, and I thought the plots were great. I love the whole YouTube tie-in. The way they tied it in was so brilliant because you have to tie it in, right? It's Miranda Sings. But I just I never get into a show where I'm just like, I have to watch the next. I was even like, my vlog would finish processing, and like before I even start, and I'm like, I have to finish watching this episode. Like it was just really, really well done. Amazing writing, like amazing. Like I don't know, like I'm shocked that I'm even saying this because like I said, if there's like shit movies that come up by YouTubers, I just don't talk about it. It's like, what's the point of hating on someone? You know, they put out a piece of art, that's awesome, you know, whatever. Like that's not my cup of tea, it sucks, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about it, you know, it's art. But this was so brilliant, and I like praise it so much. And like I said, I have no reason to kiss anyone's ass because I've met Colleen maybe twice. Like I said, super nice to me, but like we don't hang out. Josh I know a little bit, but like I said, I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to bring that up, but I'm just saying because they used to be a pair, like, and Josh was always like really cool. No, with that thing flash. And of course, you know, the Ballingers, like obviously I've talked to only Jessica, but she's always been super sweet. And again, like I said, if I had nothing nice to say, I just wouldn't even say any of this at all, but like it was really good. And like I would not say that unless I really, really thought it. So I am so impressed. Like I said, I'm generally like a hater like on projects that YouTubers do, and I just don't talk about it. Like if I, you know, I don't think a lot of things are good, so I just don't talk about it. But this was like amazing. Like it was really good. So congratulations, Colleen. And I feel like she totally deserves, like I said, I don't know her, but like I feel like all people deserve good things in this life, right? Everybody I think does, and I think it's awesome, and I pray they get a season 2. I don't know why they wouldn't. I didn't even see her on Jimmy Fallon. I saw she had tweeted, and I just didn't even look, you know, but now I became like this huge Colleen and Miranda fan all of a sudden. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, that's all I can say. It's absolutely amazing, an amazing cast. I'm trying to think if I forgot anyone. The person who plays the hot guy is hot. I looked him up on Instagram. Like he was really good. His character was really good too. Like, the mom's boyfriend Keith for a few episodes. Oh my god, so fucking weird. Like that's what I'm saying, like just weird and random, and their lines. There were some that I laughed out loud, you guys. Like I was sitting here laughing out loud, which I don't ever do. I can't. Maybe once in a while at like certain sitcoms I watch on TV, maybe. But I was like laughing out loud at so many lines because I was like, I wish I could remember. I should have written them down. I did not know I was gonna like fall in love with it as much as I did, or the characters, but it was really, really good. So, you know, check out Haters Back Off on Netflix. Use code Trish for 10%. I'm just kidding. I have no codes. This sounds like a sponsorship, but I swear it's not. And like I said, I have no personal connection or tie or anything to any of them. So, this is just an honest reaction. But I'm vlogging. I'm eating Garth Brooks Fritos once again. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I'm eating these again because I bought so many damn Fritos. I don't even like Fritos. I'm trying to eat them so they don't go to waste. And editing videos for you guys. So that's what I'm doing. Wisconsin Badgers, big W, and looking at jewelry online because I'm a shopaholic. And then hopefully this one's done processing. Oh, 3 minutes. 3 minutes till it's done processing. All right, guys, well, that's it. And I'll talk to you guys soon if I have anything else to vlog. Watching Surviving Compton, crazy movie, and just got a fresh pizza delivered. And of course, editing videos are there, letting it process while I watch this little thing, and laundry going. Productive night. That first bite of pizza though. 5% I chew awful, and I don't chew my food and I swallow. I'm chewing. This movie is so weird. Jamie Kennedy is playing And the manager, so weird. It's like a knockoff of like Straight Outta Compton. Lifetime needs to stop with these movies, but they are addictive. Like this pizza.